Hello everybody and welcome to another stream. I have my owner over here. He's having a nap. He's had a tough day. Today he moved from one place to another place, fell asleep, and then moved to a different place to sleep. Very, very tough conditions for a poor little kitty. Just so many places she can move to fall asleep. She's in a comfy spot now. Alright, so we're going to continue with the Force Science update. I'm going to see if I went and adjusted something in my chat. I've also noticed something with my bot that does the emotes. It hasn't quite adjusted with people's things, and I think ERP got switched with subscriber. Weird ass stuff that's happening there. Anyway, very, very strange. But anyway, I think I've kind of fixed most of it, but I probably need to do a whole big change on the bot. Alright, so let's continue on this one. On our North Korea. Mr. Pobo's been playing with these Factorias. Double click. Forward, you visible, you invisible. It's only Wednesday today. Alright, so let's go to the mission control. Alright, so we've got to land on Minmus. This one I think is still a problem. We're not going to do that. That's why we're not tracking it. 200 tons. This one is interesting. Okay, so let's go to Minmus. Alright, now, have we got any stuff to do in the R&D? We've got 369. So that's 400. Let me put these on so I can actually see. Okay, that's 400. That's 300. So, enhanced coupling. Alright, let's get some atmospheric science. Okay. So let's head off to the vehicle assembly building. Now we're going to build a Minmus lander. So let's just look at our trip. Trip to Minmus. It's giving us 5,000 round trip. Don't actually need that. Like 5,000. Hey Logan. 5,000. Alright, and then let's maybe another 2,000 to get back. That should be plenty with plenty. Okay, so we're aiming for around 7. Is that a Wookiee sneaking in? The alien? I think it is. Okay, so I think we use this big boy. Okay. Interesting. Maybe do the aerodynamics first. No. That on there. Give him a nice nose. Because the nose knows. What does it know? It knows stuff. This is the news. How noses work. They knew. Perfect. So that would be... Now we've actually got to do the lander part. A window. Take it. Alright, so, I mean, obviously this one is much. It's going to be a bit crazy. 2,400. Now, on Minmus, I mean, that's a crazy amount. Thrust to weight ratio of 28. Yeah. So... $2,800. Is there a smaller tank we can use? That's 1,800. Okay, that should be all right. Let's put legs on this thing. Here's your legs on it. Actually, what I do want to do... So what I do want to do is I do want to add in the mono propellant. Because the mono knows. And You know what? Do you know what? You know what? Let's do that. Right. Center of mass. So that should be all right. All right, let's give it some Azizes. Some Azizes. You should put those Azizes up here. Azizes. Yeah. And click. Now we need some science. Good. And these there. Good one. 5. Okay, so they're pretty much the same way. This one I do want to. Okay, so that is our Minmus lander. Now, how do you see? What's this? Interesting. Why is that? Bizarre. Yeah, I'm trying to get it better. Because, you know, I use Chatterino, but I'd love a Chatterino that could do multiple platforms. Oh, Kitty's gone. Kitty's back. What's the matter, Kitty? Ah, Kitty's gone to get something. Don't lie. You love biters. Biters can't swim. That's when I saw. Okay. So, do you remember Hassan, Foible? When I started playing Factorio, he told me about the sea biters. So I ended up building walls. Along the coast to prevent the sea biters from getting into my base. I wasted so many resources and time doing that, and he was pissing himself laughing by the Navy. Logan, so the For Science release, the 0.02 update, it's actually a game now. It's got kind of a career path and things like that. It's running a hell of a lot better. So, but I'll still say that if you haven't bought it, don't buy it. But if you have bought it, it's worth another look now, because it's actually, I would say it's in a state now that it should have gone into early access. If the before it wasn't even in a state for early access. There's it was just unplayable. But now it's kind of in a state where it's actually kind of ready for early access. And I would say if they released the game in this state originally, they wouldn't have got as much of a backlash. Well, they would have got a backlash for being way less than what it was, but they wouldn't have got, down to only 200 concurrent players type thing. Yeah, you know something. I've got kind of a policy. But if I get a game on early access, I can find 300 bugs. I can know exactly how to fix the bugs. I can get them repeatable and all that stuff. I will never report any bugs to you. You say, oh my god, that's not nice. Why are you not doing that? You want me to give you bug reports and shit like that? Pay me. Pay me to do your bug testing and I'll give you bug reports. But if I'm paying you for a game, you are getting fuck all from me. No. I'm sorry. That's what QA people are supposed to be doing. Releasing the game at full price. This game, you paid full price for this game. Now, there's some things where some people will release it, at a really, really low price compared to what the final price is, or they will, kind of have like a free version and stuff like that. Then I've got no problem reporting issues and stuff like that. But when a game releases at full price in early access and is an abysmal mess, I will never report about it. Because people do. Why would in a digital age where everything comes down digital, why would you ever pre-order something? The interesting thing, Foible, the interesting thing about Kareer is I don't think it's ever been on sale. Yep. I think it's so. I think that it did go up a little bit when they went to full release, but let me actually just Look at this quickly. Wait. Let me confirm. Or no sandwiches.
Where's my sandwich?
I don't know, so I think I figured out why those things didn't work for some people and work for others, and my permissions on my bot are completely messed up. I think I fixed it, but sort of fixed it. But we'll find out. People have got access who shouldn't. Yeah, so look at the Steam Award winners. I still can't get over this one. These are user voted stuff. Games actually voted for these things. Game of the Year, Baldur's Gate, yeah. VR game, I don't really know it. Labor of Love, Red Dead Redemption from 2019. Who, when they went and shut down the online servers and stopped support and everything else. How? How did that get that? How did that one get Labor of Love? I mean, there's so many games out there where I would even give it, I would say No Man's Sky deserves that way more than this. No, your permissions haven't been downgraded. Idiot, I hate you. I hate you so much. Best game on Steam Deck. Again, I haven't got a Steam Deck, so I can't confirm. Better with Friends. Yeah, I mean, I could understand that one. But this one I'll probably also give for innovative gameplay. From what I've seen of it. Atomic Hearts, I haven't really played it, so I can't comment on that. Most innovative game. Could somebody please explain to me as a 5-year-old just want one example of where Starfield has innovative gameplay. Just one example of where they had innovative gameplay in Starfield. I mean, if it's winning most innovative gameplay, I want to know what is innovative of it. Where is the game innovative? The first game I know. Okay, you got me there. That must be it, because I can't think of a single innovation in gameplay that the game has got. I would say most progressive gameplay, it would win that. Because it's literally taken a game with all the technology that we've got in 2023 and took it way back to 2013. But again, I mean, it hasn't even got a seamless thing. Oh, and even modders have just completely given up on the game. Because they literally said that the engine is at a state where you just can't do anything without a complete rewrite of the engine. So even modders are giving up on the game. How sad is that? Anyway, so games you suck at Sifu. Yes, I suck at Sifu. Best soundtrack, what's this? The Last of Us Part 1, I don't know. Never played it. Yeah, well, there is one, but I mean, if you if you have a good engine that is easily moddable, not really a problem. Now look at the Factorio mods. They actually went and built a proper modding API for it, and some of the shit that people do in that game is it's crazy. Okay, so outstanding storage game. Yep, yeah, I can give that. Sit back and relax. Again, I haven't played Dave the Diver. Not really an indie game. So yeah, and what we were looking at, or trying to before we got sidetracked, Factorio. Okay. I don't think it's been at sale ever. Historical low. That's at Humble. But that must, I think that was, oh, that was back in 2016. So that was in like way early access when it was just starting. Yeah, you can kind of see it hasn't really, price hasn't really changed that much. I mean, if your low price is from 2016, yeah, well that's it. I mean, like I said, it's kind of it's the game that hasn't really changed much. I mean, what the hell? I mean, it's a small little indie game. I mean, the actual 1.0 release date was 3 years ago, right? It's still on 97 and 96%. It still has a peak of 19,000. Oh, they've been talking about the expansion. There's a whole space expansion coming up. So they've got the thing called the Friday Facts or whatever, and they kind of release it. But now these guys have spent so much time optimizing and just getting like every little thing out of it. I always have to look this up because it's always funny. 28% has been positive in the last 30 days. How many people are actually playing it now? Holy fuck. Oh yeah, Phoebe, you have no idea how much. I mean, they are still releasing bug fixes for the game. It's like those guys. I mean, that is a labor of love. That they've released it, they could have left it because it was in great condition, but they have still continually are updating and adding, little things and stuff like that. Yeah, so Fabio, once you've kind of what I tend to do is once I've got to a certain point in the game, I think once you get the rockets and all that sort of stuff, once you get to that stage and you want to now focus on growth, I tend to disable the biters because it's one of those things that just it's fun at the beginning, but then they become annoying. But yeah, you build walls, you build biter traps and stuff like that. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, so what? Okay, so the trick with that, the trick with that is you've got to look at your pollution map, your pollution overlay, and then you see when it's about to get to a nest, and then you go out with a tank or something like that, and you blow away those biters. And you always have to keep your eye on where the pollution is up to, because as soon as the pollution hits the biters, then they start attacking you. So every now and then you zoom out, you see where the pollution is, and you go out. And then eventually you get to a stage where I've never used the drone guards. But yeah, but anyway, so that's kind of the thing. And then you get to a stage when you start getting artillery, you kind of, you put it by walls, behind walls and that, and you set the artillery. And I usually do it in an artillery train. So I load up a whole lot of artillery on a train, and I build it, and I kind of have a blueprint that drops down a wall around the train, with a track and stuff like that. And machine guns in the inside thing. And so you build that, and then you let the thing loose, and it just goes and clears a whole swathe, and the biters come charging in, and then all the little guns. Yeah, it's. I mean, it's fun, but there's a lot of management with Factorio. I mean, there used to be like traps that you could do. I think it was conveyor belts that go away from the wall. Then the biters could never reach the wall. They couldn't actually attack the wall. They would run. They'd just keep on running on the conveyor belt, and you had all the time in the world to kill them. I don't know if that still works, but there's a whole lot of biter traps that people used to do and stuff like that. It used to be like the whole. I mean, there's actually game modes called Death World. I think it's Death World, where it's all about getting those biters. It's like your main game is fighting those biters. Well, you can also do it what's called peaceful mode, which is the biters don't attack you unless you attack them. Yeah, it's kind of it's definitely fun playing with the biters, but when you're trying to do like mega factories and stuff like that, it's a little bit too much. Resources spread out too far. Yeah, Railworld used to be my favorite. Hmm. That's 1,500. I want this to be 3,400. I suppose I could. Yeah, and there used to be a mod that you could do. Nuclear artillery. Each pronounced nuclear. Oh, there are nukes in the game. Yeah, there are. There definitely are nukes, but there was a specific mod that allowed you to produce, so the normal artillery is kind of, it's not nuclear. Wow. Yeah, the normal artillery is not nuclear, but but having nuclear artillery, you drop a bomb. That should. It's a. Okay, let's go. There is a game. It actually is in a lot more playable state. Okay, let's put it this way. It's in a lot more playable state to the fact that I've actually been playing it the whole week so far, and I haven't rage quit it of being a pile of poop. So that's that kind of tells you, tells you a lot. There's a rumor that you never really escape from Tarkov. I've seen people for years and years trying to escape, and they're still in there. They still haven't escaped. So I think the escape is made of cake. Wonder. But that the escape is made out of cake. Yep. All right, let's see. Let's see how this works. Is oh no, can't find it. Oh yes. Arr. 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 Okay, let's launch. Wait, let's okay, who wants to go to Minmus? Okay, frozen yogurt, you can go. Ooh, Lemgun, how did you jump in there? Okay, you can jump in there. That's you. Alright. Okay, please don't tell me it's nighttime. Ah, finally! We got here and it wasn't nighttime. Okay. So. Damn it! You love my hot shot. I forgot to put in battery power. Okay, so that's there. Add a bit of extra. Oh, good. And save. Right. Everything looks good. All right. Bill, forum, whatever. Right. And let's start. Because this is a cowling. It's a launch. Relic 1 is on the way. Now watch how look at this engine. As we get higher, the boom will change. I don't have enough power. The speed is not increasing. Are the plumes changing as we're getting higher? Oh no, they finally fixed wobbly rockets. Major! One button for science. There's no longer a need to click everything. This thing just does it, and one button inside for science. Yeah, the speed's increasing too slowly. Yeah, I need more power. Need more power. Okay. Can solve that. Okay, see, it's not really going up to... Alright, let's solve this. Actually, you know what I haven't done? Is I haven't really done a good explosion. They haven't got ejections. I haven't really done a good explosion, so let's see if we can actually explode. It's been amazing. I haven't exploded my craft at all. Yeah, well, it wasn't gonna make it into. Could have got it to space, but it would have used up all the fuel. So I need to readjust some things. I thought, why not test out how these things explode, because I haven't had any explosions so far in the glorious stuff. Oh crap! Water! Shit! No explosion, sorry guys. I think I'm very deep in the water. Oh, yeah. I tried to kill them. I tried to kill them. I failed. I'm sorry. Revert to bad. I did try to kill them. But the glorious cat said no. So Hollis, Cool Cat is enjoying his newfound Cool Cat is enjoying his newfound freedom. He's going out. So I open the door in the morning, he goes out, he does his stuff, then I open the gate just a little bit so he can get back in. And whenever I check, he's, you know, in our property, sleeping under the car. A couple of times I look over the wall and he's on the neighbor's grass, stuff like that. Okay, so what happened? Yeah, what happened to Grumpy Cat over here? He jumps into odd places all the time. It's like I will search the house all over for her, and then I'll look up and I'll find her in one of the shelves, sleeping on the top shelf. How she got up there, I don't know. But she's like, that's her little thing. She's like a little ninja. She jumps. She platform jumps all over the place. Yeah. Cool Cat doesn't platform jump at all. But, and then Cheetah one time, it's been, I've been in this house for what? March? Was it March? About 8-9 months. And all the time, Cool Cat has never jumped over the wall. Or, the first thing I saw the air conditioners playing, and I said, oh, that's a platform jump. They're going to jump on the one, then the other, and then onto the wall and out. For 9 months, they didn't do it. Then one day, I heard her, meowing, a normal funny little meow. Look at me, look what I did. And I found her on the wall. She figured out the platform jump, and she was on the wall. And Cool Cat saw this. And since then, I've kind of I put up fences so he couldn't jump over on that spot. He found on the other side of the house, he found another spot to do some platform jumping. I put up fences there, blocked them both off. He started just going from the ground, jumping to the top of the wall in one jump without platforms. And then, we were going to get like a big set of big like fences put up all along the side. Then he started jumping behind the kitchen where there's like a small little, we can't get there. It's like a tiny little, small little alleyway between that and the wall. He jumps up there and then walks all along the wall around and out. So basically, I said to my wife, that's it, we can't keep him in. He's discovered how to do it, and it's literally playing a game of cat and mouse trying to stop him, and we the mice. We don't stand a chance. He's going to get out. So, and I mean, he's got like the air tag or whatever on him. So anyway, because he used to crawl under the gate, and we put up little things so he couldn't crawl under the gate. So I said, you know what? He's going to get out. I'm going to let him go out, and I'll kind of follow him around and see where he goes. The first day, he because he was getting out anyway. He was already getting out, and then we were trying to find him. And so the first day he was like on the one neighbor, and he spent, so from 7 o'clock in the morning till about 2 o'clock, he was at all the neighbors' places and stuff like that. Going and sniffing in all the lawns, and he wouldn't come back. The second day, he kind of did a little bit. And today, as I let him out, he jumped out. I didn't bother following him or anything like that. I looked at my tracker to see if he was close, and he was. And I opened the gate a little bit, and every time I came back, he was like sleeping under the car. And then every now and then, he would jump out and go have a quick sniff around the neighbor, and then come back, get under his car. So, it's basically he won, we lost. So now I'm thinking what I'm going to have to do is I think we're going to have to take the thing on the on the garage, you know, the gate, that thing that we put at the bottom. I think we're going to have to get rid of that. Because it's not something, yeah, I think we're going to have to get rid of that. Because it's not easy. That means I don't need to open the gate to, you know, have the gate open the whole time to let him back in. Yes, he could probably jump over the wall, but, you know, it's kind of giving them an easy way to get in is, I think, a better option. So, yeah, that's kind of the thing. Now, luckily, my wife is actually in Scotland at the moment. She can't, because she would be, you know, no, keep him inside the whole time. He has to be an indoor cat. And it's like, no, there's no chance he will be an indoor cat anymore. He enjoys outside way too much. Ever since we moved, he spends all day outside. So making him an indoor cat is just, trying to make him an indoor cat is just pure cruelty. And I think he's figured out how to open the fly screens as well. He's figured out how to open the fly screens. I literally see him take his claws, dig it into the fly screen and push, and kind of see the thing opening up. No, so I mean, I basically told her that I'm doing this and all this stuff, and, you know, and I give her daily updates. But I think you know, it's a cat. Cats usually can take care of themselves pretty well. The fact is, he keeps coming back. Oh yeah, absolutely. There's no doubt about it. Cool Cat completely outsmarted both of us. He's a cat. You can't compete with a cat. They will always find a way. It's what cats do. No, okay. I've got it.
Hey, baby. Yeah.
Oh, wait. Did I? $128. Yeah, he said that's too low. If I do this one. Okay, that's 3. Why is... Wait a second. Why is that doesn't make any sense at all. That's separate things. How can this be changing? How can this be changing the... Okay, that's completely wrong. Yeah, so there definitely are some bugs and stuff like that. So let's see how this one goes. I can see. It's basically when okay, so normally I'm fine, but when I need to look at these numbers and stuff like that, the font is really small. It does make it pretty hard to see. So I keep doing that. Normally most things are fine. The font of the numbers and that sort of stuff is really crappy. Anyway, okay, so let's go. Okay, but the numbers are completely wrong. Yeah. Revert to Fab. Okay. I believe more struts. Actually, that has been the first launch. The first launch where things have exploded on me. Not bad. That should stabilize it. Oh, see, look now, now the numbers are back again. So, yeah, what they've got, let's just... So, if you look under settings, they've added in a new thing. Ah! Ah! Ah. Yeah, okay, so under graphics, borderless window does not work like a borderless window. It works like a full screen. Where is it? There is something about the... oh yeah. No, not unbreakable joints. There's something about how yeah, it's incredibly annoying that. So you got to use the windowed mode and then minus pop-up window. Oh, hey, I use Thunderbird. I use Thunderbird to download all my Gmails and move it over to my to my mail server. It's a bit of a stripper on sort of on my own thing. So basically, I use it to, so all my Gmails and stuff like that, use that to download it back onto the local machine, and then from there move it over onto my actual server on my server. Everything is local. It's not. Everything is not local. Certain important stuff is uploaded from my server onto to Dropbox. I do use Dropbox. I saw Dropbox. I got the most important stuff is up in Dropbox. But I mean, no, okay, so the idea of it is, Google is a shitty company. They might just say, okay, we banning your account. Not give you a reason and give you zero recourse on it. And they've done it to people already. So this way, at least, even if I can't access the Gmail to get all my mail and stuff like that, I have most of it backed up. So, kind of on a local thing. Majanov, the chance of you being able to do anything about it, whether it's legal or not, and having anything been done in the 10 years, in the next 10 years, not going to happen. They're an American company. They have got zero user protections at all. Yeah, and the terms change, and the things with these companies, the terms change constantly. That I don't think a single person out there has actually ever read them, because it just it's like just these millions of pop-ups all the time, and it's just fuck, and eventually you get to what you wanted to do. It's like notice it's called there's a term for that. It's called dark patterns or something like that. It's the same thing that with these GDPR cookie things, pop-ups that pop up. So what they do, if you just look at what these guys do, they will go there, they'll pop up, this side has cookies, and they'll have an accept all button in blue, that it accepts all the cookies. or there will be like a much smaller in faint white, you know, that you easily miss, that, you know, and you say which cookies you want to accept. And that's the one you want to do with only strictly necessary cookies. But then you have to click on that. Then you have to, you know, kind of go through that whole big pop-up of all those things, and then then ignore the dark patterning that says, you know, accept all, to accept selected. And only then is there all the endless pop-ups done. It's dark patterning. It's kind of, and that's what they've got used to. You know, that's what they've trained people to do. So, and I don't think there is. I don't know if there's been any things where a lot of the EULAs and click-through agreements are actually not really enforceable because of the dark patterns. But again, regardless, it's you against a billion-dollar, you know, trillion-dollar company. They will outspend you. You just can't win against them. Unless you're somebody with a lot of time and power behind you, it's just, and you find a judge that hasn't been bought by them. I don't think you can win. It's sad, but that's the state of the world. All right, so let's try this again. Right. See if we can get wobble free. 3, 2, 1, go. No cookies for you. Hey, number wobble. It's beautiful. Just look at the way the plumes are. Did a lot of good work with the engines. You know how all the engines look. As you get higher, you see how the atmosphere is thinner. No. Son of a muchachos. No, you'd kind of hit the problem. Yeah, Kerbal's not really automated stuff. Oh, and then this is kind of the way this whole thing. Yeah. But I actually installed a mod which kind of make it easier to. I don't like this. No science. Oops. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, so let's yeah. It feels like it's just too much work. Oh wow, we were going at 500 meters per second. That was pretty bad. 1,600? Are you kidding me? That was a terrible launch. Might as well. Hand is over her face. Grumpy cat. It's a little girl. I'm sure the difference between a girl cat and a boy cat is She must be about 6 years old now. Thinking about assuming pronouns. Oh, 140 and 84. Excellent orbit. Speaking of pronouns. Oh god, have you seen all the shit that's going on with the localizers? I think they are getting hammered, and I love it. I think it is absolutely freaking awesome. I mean, when these activists get hammered, it brings with me a sense of pride and accomplishment. Right, so order period. No, not the moon. There we go. Perfect. We can get. We want to go there. Okay, that's fine. We're gonna have to start burning in 5 days. T minus 5 days. So let's put her up. Hey, Kevin Dick. Kevin Dick, license adventure time. Oh. Who's this? Okay, so the big problem with the cat now is that he's got 30 feet. I think what we're gonna have to do is, but his feet were dirty before. Oh god, there's 3 days left. I'm waiting for the time to launch to Minmus. I thought I'd give you a view of what's going on. Right, I wonder if there's a way to Uh, yeah, one day, you never know. Uh, oh, God, yeah. That's right. Let's try this again. Now we're gonna have to delete this one. God, that's annoying. Oh, so we still are meeting. Okay. Yeah, that will do it. Okay, I understand you guys are jealous of my skill. It's okay. I understand. I mean, not everybody can be dead sexy and as skilled as myself. It's tough. It's tough for some of you. I know the struggle you go through on a daily basis. I want to share the struggles with you, but that whole feeling of not being sexy and not being brilliant is just completely foreign to me. Can't really share in your pain. You're not Wednesday Adams. Actually, you know something? That show on Netflix, it's kind of avoiding it. Okay, it's a show about a girl. It's gonna be woke as fuck. That show's actually pretty good, pretty damn good. Wednesday on Netflix. I was actually pleasantly surprised. I really enjoyed it. Isn't it sad now that every time you look at a TV show and stuff like that, you wonder, is it going to be a woke propaganda crap? Is it actually going to be worth watching? You can't approach anything anymore. You just say, oh, is this going to be good or not? It's like, no, is this going to be woke crap or not? And then once then you can, yeah. So you kind of, you only really do things when it's recommended to you by, oops, I think I overbid. Okay, not really an issue. We want to. I've never been my 42. That's just weird. Is how far this? $65. Okay. Yeah, we'll put it up there. 111. Okay, that's fine. Because then we no. Yeah, 40. Okay, that's perfect. So, don't really need to follow that. Yeah, just put a slow. Okay. Hmm. Look at that. That's some seriously accurate fixes of previous mess ups. Alright, now we can't do anything until we hit the this thing over here. Now we're in the sphere of influence. Ooh. Preventive plan at the periapsis. Oh, that's lovely. Oh, that is beautiful circularization. Okay, so we do that. And so how much have we got? 460 left. Okay, we've still got plenty of fuel in this tank. We got so much fuel for landing, it's not even funny. Hey, Minty Minmus. The Minmus is minty. Wait a second. What the? Did that bug out? Yeah, that bugged out. It didn't show me the how much Delta V was left. Good. Thanks, game. Don't worry. Don't worry. I recovered. Okay, it's okay. I'm okay. I wasn't hurt in the incident. Everything's fine. So we want to go over there. So, it's in the light over there. Fine. Grab that. Yeah, that should be fine. Oh, everything's so dark. These lights. These. These. Right. These does not do lights. Here's another bug. We have inner lights, but we do not have outer lights. We've had bugs with this is not showing delta V. So yeah, we've got numerous bugs going on at the moment. Numerous. So I can't actually even mark this as a target, unfortunately. Okay. I blew these lights. Be able to. Let's get a little bit closer. Okay. Page. See, I would like to actually do that as a target thing. I could actually adjust this a little bit. Science.
Science!
Highway. Buy this. And let's put our gear down. That's This is Minmus, so you've got plenty of time to do maneuvers and stuff like that. Be a little bit of a walk. Why is there a shadow like that? That's so annoying. No, 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 no! What the... Why is it... Come on! What the hell is going on here? That was... I don't know. I was like, the thing was at the top there. My retrograde, I was doing the retrograde, but I was still moving sideways. Something about this nav ball, I don't understand what's different about this nav ball compared to the KSP one. There's definitely some stuff I don't know what it's doing. Right. A frozen room. All I did was have this person leave. The person literally climbed up the ship and the whole thing went on a spin. Oh, yeah, I should have. I think it was because I was in orbit, not surface. Maybe that's what was going on. It didn't switch over. I don't know what's going on with those shadows over there. Found a minty place. You can't turn the helmet lights. Right, so we need somewhere. Hold it. We need somewhere to plant our flag. We can actually. We can't really get much more on the tip than that. There we go. Ooh, science. It's collecting science. So now, plant flag. Here's the. Yeah, there we go. See, perfect. Absolutely perfect. Alright, so let's go back to our land over there. Look how happy she is. So happy. We're going to have to find a way to push our craft. Huh? That was not the jump I wanted. Okay. Is the entrance? Grab. Sword. Yep. Perfect. Right, so are we... Jeez, what happened there? Are we ready to go home? I think we are. Fine. Correct. Are you freaking kidding me now? Now it's broken again. Ah. Oh, come on. I've got no orbit lines and stuff like that. How am I supposed to do a maneuver? Yeah, so that's what I say. So if I switch over craft now, not really going to do anything because yeah, and I've wasted a whole lot of fuel because I kind of was been switching between things because my maneuver node's not working. Crosswind rolling. Yeah, there's still a lot of work to be done on this game. Yeah, I know that Crush really wants Kiki. She wants to take Grumpy Cat home. I know.
I'd like to speak to the manager.
Okay, so we are definitely in orbit here. We're in a 42 by 28 orbit. But there are no lines. How am I supposed to do a maneuver? Right, so this maneuver node, so it is there, it's just not visible. What I'm going to do, no, I can't see it. That's great. This kind of one of the what? Huh? Go outside, expansion. Not happening. All right. Let's try this. Leave this sorts it. And I got myself back into orbit without any lines. I don't know where my orbit is. How can I actually plan any maneuver with 0 orbit lines? Okay, let's actually just destroy all these. let me do a quick search and see if I can find a way. Okay, KSP2 missing. Okay, so 10 months ago. Oh, because it's marked as landed. Minmus landers. Let's see. We can figure this out. Uh, where is the KSB? Data local. Data local. Intercept games. Double Space Dragon 2 saves. Yeah. All right, so 9 p.m. Okay, that was the autosave. Let's make a copy. The let's edit. And what are we looking for? Find Minmus. Minmus land is 16. Uh, what are we looking for? We're looking for situation. Hmm. Okay. Oh, no, no, no. Inland monument. Uh, Okay, there you go. Launchpad 4 full control. But is that version? Of 2. Like, I'm not sure which one we need to change. Urban low orbit. Hmm. That's one vessel time, launch time 950431. This is orbit, speed mode, orbit. Okay. So we need to change that to situation orbiting. This is KSP. Welcome to playing KSP. All right, so let's see if that actually worked. Yeah, Kitty, I understand. Kitty's gone. Nope, this is not the KSP she signed up for. So let's see if this works. Will it work? Won't it work? These are questions that will be answered. Maybe. Perhaps. Perhaps not. Okay, who thinks this is going to work? We have orbiting lines. Oh, and what a lovely orbit we have. See, I mean, oh, rating. Yeah, with bugs like these, it does severely make the game unplayable. Really does. I mean, you know, when you've got to edit save files, fix up bugs, not a good thing. And the thing is, it's not that the bug's been there. Find a post that was 9 months old. Yeah, we can do it there and then we can make an adjustment. Yeah, it is kind of disappointing. Like I said, the game's in a better state than it was, but there's still credible annoyances. Oh, by the way, important news. I got more nuts. Some naturally roasted nuts. You know you like them. Put them all in a sack. Make it easier to eat. So, and this is back again. I would like this to actually give a number, not just a bar. So, he's going into a little basket. Right. So, into there. Come on, kitty. Oh. Bring that down to maybe 60. 60 should be good. Hmm, 60. Maybe 55. Yeah, 50. Right, so let's set this there. Get the maneuver node. We can. Yeah, it doesn't really matter if we do. Okay, I'm looking at the numbers on behind my head to see what the periapsis is. Perfect. So if we look over here, the adjusted, it's getting down to 54 kilometers. Again, maneuver plan there. Jump to that one. Put this in. Go 1,000 kilometers. Yeah? And let's not fire on this. Here we go. Alright, so we are, so if you look, the upper axis is dropping down to 12 million, 10 million, 9, 8, 7, 5, 3, 2. Things are heating up. Well, that was an issue. Okay, so we didn't slow down in time. However, we did reduce it up there. So is that engine? I shouldn't have played around in the atmosphere. Getting out of there. Having a good old time. Let's turn this on. And we're gonna have to it's currently at 1.7 million. Yeah, it doesn't, the time, God, this is annoying, the time doesn't stop when you hit the atmosphere, it just keeps going. Right, so this is ablating down. Yeah, it got down to about 51 kilometers. We still, the Apo is still up above 1 million. See that? If I don't stop it in time, you'll get this kind of wobbly thing because now it's trying to correct itself in the atmosphere. So that's painful. That's getting down there. Hitting the thicker atmosphere. The upper's down to 700 now. The upper's down at 600. 612,000. So it's a bit of a five. Like as soon as it hits the atmosphere there, time warp should stop. Not down to that, it should stop completely. When you hit the atmosphere, it's kind of an important event. So, we should hit to like 50 kilometers periapsis, and while we dropping down to that depth in the atmosphere, the upper is dropping. It's currently at 581, so you can kind of see what's happening there. Can you see it? No, you don't. Those are the numbers I'm looking at. It's going to take a few more orbits for this to wait on. Although our Kareer has dropped to below 50 kilometers. So that's causing the upper to drop quite dramatically. Thinking, I don't know with the bugs, I don't know if I want to continue with this or kind of you know, you've kind of had the playthrough of the career. It feels okay, but there's so many annoyances that I want to kind of fix before I can truly enjoy it. I mean, the fact that I had to go and edit the save file kind of it's annoying. While I can put up with some annoyances, a lot of them I can't. But look at that, it's down to 280. That's it. I mean, it's so dropping, so... Perhaps it is dropping to like 48 kilometers, so it might... And that's getting pretty damn low in the atmosphere. That might mean that the next round would be landing. So we're going to get as low as 48 kilometers. And hopefully the upper abscess will drop to below 70, and that means it will be a proper landing. At least we got it on the light side. Okay, so that's down to 47 kilometers, 46 Peri. Upper is dropping. We go down to 45. The upper is 150. Yeah, I think we could be landing now. There's 100. I'm below 70. Alright, this is definitely the landing. It is ablating, but it's not giving me it. There we go. There's it. And we're landing in water. That means we can pretty much plunge like this. Straight into the water. No problem. speed is. Alright, there we go. Yeah, I thought that the water can definitely be improved because it's just there definitely needs to be some extra movement. That's just a static texture there. Well, not with mods. With mods, the water in KSP1 looks a lot better than this. Just look at it, it's static, nothing's moving. From up in the sky, nothing moves. Now, when you get closer to it, there you see how it's transitioning from one texture to another texture. And even then, it's kind of, if you look at the texture, it's not really moving. It's a very, very cheap water system. See, nothing's actually moving. I got a little bit of warping. But you see that peak there? Not actually moving. It actually looks pretty bad. I mean, if you look like, if you just take a quick look, if you actually look at the water, it's exactly the same ridge and everything else. It looks pretty bad. It really does. I noticed at first when I was coming down to water that everything was static. Nothing was moving. Now, what you could have, if you have it kind of scrolling, for example, if this sort of scrolled across the screen, then you kind of have this movement, but it actually had these things moving along, might change it. Yeah, this is really pretty bad. Yeah, I mean, I'm busy learning Unreal at the moment. Oi! Exactly what I would have done. Yeah, and the pod is not waterproof. No. Suits aren't waterproof either. Look, it's in his helmet. Okay. Yeah, so Kevin, yeah, I mean, I looked at Godot, sort of, I was looking at Godot and stuff like that, but honestly, I just went to Unreal, just seemed, you know, the most complete one with a lot of, and it's a lot of stuff built in. And one of the things that's built in that I'm busy learning at the moment is all the it's what the gas system, the ability system of it, and the way that works is, I mean, it was developed for the Paragon engine, for the Paragon game that they cancelled, but it works so well that they've actually, Fortnite now uses it and stuff like that. Literally all the networking is built in, so I'm busy doing something at the moment, but all the multiplayer stuff, even though it's single player, all the multiplayer stuff is already built in. Client server, chit chat, and that's quite amazing. It's actually really amazing with no real network code that you have to do, because it's built into this whole ability system. And the clever thing about it is it works on effects and kind of modify, you know, effects and modifiers. So you could say, you could have like a whole bunch of effects, and then each, you know, every time a person takes damage through an effect, it kind of, how long it stays around and stuff like that. And then the next damage, so in other words, you could say a person gets a wet effect, the next damage, the modifier, if wet, or say a fireball would be less, you know, like a certain percentage less, for the lightning would be an increase, and all that sort of stuff. And it's just, it's pretty incredible the way it's done. Oh, I don't like Epic at all. Epic as a company is a terrible company. A lot of their decisions have been highly questionable. But regardless of that, Unreal is an amazing engine. You know, it's so far what I've learned with it, and I am doing it in C++. Going via the C++ route, not the blueprints. I really don't like the blueprints. I hate that visual programming thing. Okay, find the source 750. That's okay. So Duna Monument. Now the next thing is to get to Duna. Are there fuel stations? It is R&D said. So with tier 2 you should be able to reach Duna. How much? We've got 1,921. So get some nuclear rockets. Nuclear. I did. Actually, I didn't even check what today's one was. Oh, let me check. quickly check what today's. Get it before my stream ends. Because when my stream ends, it's on the next. What's the 20 minutes till dawn? The 1 hour 16 is the next one. If it has any compromising information. No, it doesn't. Yay! All placed. Okay, so in an hour's time, we can get the next game. I mean, I've got a lot of games. Why is... Happy then. Okay. No, this is the new Saints Row? Yeah, it is the new one. The remake or whatever, the new thing apparently is... The old Saints Rows were good. The new one is apparently just utter woke crap. But I have no interest in playing anything from Epic. From the Epic store. I just pick it up because I know it costs them money. Literally, that's the only reason I pick up games from the Epic is because it costs them money. And what did they lose? $1 billion last year on their store. They lost. So I did my part. So okay, so let's get the nuclear propulsion. Landing. All right. Okay, so we probably want to get better landing utility. Heavy landing. Yeah, that will give us enhanced coupling. Let's take that. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of... I know that if it's the one I'm thinking of, it's complete. I mean, they pretty much, after they did that, the whole studio shut down. Killed the studio. Okay, I think... we might actually call it a for KSP. Yeah. I'm thinking this is it's kind of, has it improved since they released in early access? Yeah, probably this is probably the state I would accept it in early access, but I would expect it a lot of bug fixing and improvements to happen quickly, and they just, it's not. So either the game I would say buy and play, no. I would say stay far away from it until they're way further along. Are they making good progress? No. It's taken them like 9 months to get to this stage. So at this rate that they're going, you might have a finished game in 5 years' time. But I don't know if Take-Two is going to let them do that. So I'm still kind of I'm still not sure if this game will ever be released if Take-Two, I mean, they, you know, of course they say no, it's everything's fine, but I don't know if this will ever make it to release. I mean, it is a big improvement now, but yeah, not. You know, it's they've gone on to mostly positive. So they're up to 54% now. And was it mostly negative? Okay, so it's still at 3,000. That is good news for them. I mean, before this patch, they were averaging about 200 a day. So 3,000 concurrents. Yeah, it is better news for them. Actually, let's see if Saints Row is on here. Right, so Saints Row on Steam is sitting with mixed. Doesn't have a lot. Ignore the reviews to give it a chance. I shouldn't have ignored the reviews. No control for, well, okay, that's a positive for me. All right. So on that note, let's call it for tonight. Now tomorrow, I'm not sure. Tomorrow's Thursday. I'm not sure what we're going to do tomorrow. Huh? Oh, trading center. Well, I don't use a controller. That's the good thing. Let's go to the morning. Yeah, there's no button to... In Casper 1, there was a nice button that brought you to the morning to make your launches, easier. This one, no, you got to fiddle around with this. I mean, it's a pain, but it would be nice if they kind of had a lot of those sort of things. But yeah, overall, it's much improved boat launch. I haven't even tried any of these. There are some aspects of the building system I really don't like. Graphically, some of the stuff looks better, others look worse. Well, actually, it's to stock. Compared to stock, most of the stuff looks better. But I often find the UI a little bit too big, with the fonts being too small. But yeah, so it's kind of one of these games that we'll come back to it in a year or two, when there's actually more stuff around on it. But yeah, it was a good look at where they're at so far. But I'm starting to run into bugs more and more now, and it's kind of like, yeah, I think it's probably time to. On that note, I am going to say good night, everyone. Have yourself a fun and happy rest of the day, and I'll catch you all tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow play Satisfactory. Maybe. I'm not sure. I'll see. I'll think about what I'm going to play tomorrow. Till then, catch you laters. Bye.